Welcome back to our channels, Warriors. We are still growing. If you haven't had your prima smash that subscribe button, go ahead and have her smash it right now. This episode right here is long overdue. Something you guys have been wanting to know for a long time. One of the, besides green wall gang questions or inquiries, the other one I get is, are you guys beating up disabled inmates? Are you taking batons to the disabled inmates? Are you doing these horrific things that you're being alleged of, right? Hang on to your wheelchairs, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you from a lieutenant's perspective in the California Department of Corrections for 16 years, how things came to be where they are in current times right now. Wow. Broken system for sure. Okay. I'm going to keep it real. Why wouldn't I? Back in the day, if an inmate made an allegation or a complaint against a staff member, it was, I'm not going to use the word investigated. You guys got to know the difference between the word investigated and an inquiry, right? In order to conduct an investigation, you had to have gone through like a training, right, to become an investigator, such and such. An inquiry, in essence, what they were saying was, hey, this is not, it's BS, right? Word scramble, alphabet soup. This isn't an investigation, it's an inquiry. So yeah, Lieutenant Bravo, even though you're not trained as an investigator, you can conduct this inquiry. Okay. Word scramble, alphabet soup. With that being said, there's also a thing called Peace Officer Bill of Rights, POBAR, meaning when we swear in as peace officers, we have rights. Believe it or not, we have rights, okay? It's not just the inmate population or the civilians. The peace officers also have rights. Rightfully so. Makes sense to me. Why wouldn't they? So, part of the peace officers' Bill of Rights is that if anything can get you in trouble, right? I'm breaking it down to you guys Crayola style. If anything can get you in trouble, A, you have the right to representation. B, you have the right to know what the subject of the investigation is, right? So they try to do some okey doke BS. Man, I'm telling you this, it was corrupt. It was corrupt at the upper management levels. And it took your boy to be a lieutenant to see this. So, pay attention. They would tell me, do an inquiry on this person. Like, no, I'm not an investigator. You want me to be an investigator? Put me on ISU. Put me on the goon squad. Give me the black patches, right? Yeah, well, you're gonna do it. Okay, cool. They need representation. No, they don't need representation. It's just an inquiry. No, they need representation because it can lead to staff disciplinary. Right? You can get fired, you can get suspended, you can get... So it was a game of unethicalness, right? So, I want to say Salinas Valley State Prison. I'm going to keep it real with you guys from my perspective. Lieutenant Bravo's perspective, okay? This is a good one. The inmates would make allegations of staff misconduct. Ready? Inmate Jones alleged that Officer Smith stuck his finger in his butt. Okay? It goes to a lieutenant. At that time, it goes to a lieutenant level. The lieutenant gets a piece of paper. Inmate Jones is alleging Officer Smith stuck his finger in his butt. He interviews the inmate, making the allegation. Hey, did he stick the finger in his butt? Yes, 100% to the second knuckle LT. I swear to God, I thought my eyeballs were going to pop out of its socket. Okay, On what day did he do this? Oh, he did it on Thanksgiving Day. He said he was going to stuff me like a Thanksgiving turkey. He did, didn't he? Wow. Let me get to the bottom of this. You can leave now. Officer Smith, come in here, man. It is alleged. Oh, can I get a representation, LT, in case I get in trouble? Nah, you don't need one. The AW said you don't need one. Okay, fine. Let me just violate your pole bar rights anyways. Anyways, it is alleged that on Thanksgiving dinner, you stuck your whole fist into inmate Jones' anal cavity. Nah, that's not true. Well, prove to me it's not true. Well, you see, LT, looking at my little CCPOA time book, I was not working on Thanksgiving. Thank you very much. Oh, wow. Let me pull it up on pull it up on Telestaff, right? The system that we use to ensure, the scheduling. Oh, he was not at work. He wasn't at work. Good old lieutenant types it up. This allegation is unsubstantiated as a result of the homie wasn't at work. He wasn't there. Goes up the chain of command. Goes up to a guy named Captain Edgar Garcia. Nope. Nah, find something. Nope. What? Anyways, I believe it was like OIG or something ridiculous. Everybody comes back and complains, hey, what you guys are doing is unethical. You guys are finding a lot of unsubstantiated claims of allegations. If inmates are filing 100% of allegations of misconduct and you're finding 98% of them not to be true, clearly you guys are covering something up. The homie didn't work on Thanksgiving. I just want to come to work and do my 8 and hit the gate. Please, I got a 4-year-old daughter. Leave me alone. I'm not here for your sick political agendas, right? Well, it's not enough. It wasn't enough, right? Fix it. They tell the department, fix it. So what do they create? Let me tell you what they created. You guys are going to love this one. They created something called the Allegation Inquiry Management Section, AMES. We're like, AMES? What is AMES? Oh my God, AMES. Well, you got the Office of Internal Affairs. I already did one video on them. You better believe I'm going to do another video on you guys till you guys are all ethically and morally straightened up, right? Like you swore in to do. So AMES allegedly fell under the Office of Internal Affairs, right? You're not quite a special agent. You don't quite got that hefty little title that you think is going to protect you. But you're doing the same exact type of work, in essence, AMES, right? So they didn't trust Lieutenant Bravo to say that inmate Smith did not in fact stick his finger in inmate Jones' butt on Thanksgiving, even though he wasn't there. So they made up some crazy AMES, right? It was kind of, these guys would wear like, what would they wear? Like black shirts and gray pants, or one of the two. I don't remember, right? They come, some were kind of cool. It was just like, it was new. So it was like, okay, sure, another circus act, right? For the buffoonery show. So they come, they re-interview the same people. This is twice, right? This is twice now. We already cleared it once. Nah, reopen it. I don't care if it happened 5 years ago, this allegation. Reopen it. Inmates or Officer Smith, did you or did you not stick your finger in this inmate's butt? I didn't. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I already got in a use of force incident 2 weeks ago, and I got a plumber trying to burn me while I was within policy. Leave me alone, people. AMES does their inquiry. Oh, hey, nothing here. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. They forward it back up. Guess what inmate Jones does? He files allegations on AMES saying that we're all corrupt. We're all the Green Wall gang. This is it. Oh, look at them. They're in cahoots. They're in cahoots, right? Like the lower troop level, man. We're in the trenches. We're over here trying to do day-to-day operations. You got the bigwigs up there being unethical, right? That was hilarious. That was hilarious when they started. I'm gonna tip my hat to the inmate population. That was hilarious. They started filing on AMES. Now what is the state gonna do? Oh my God, we didn't prepare for this. We didn't plan for this. Right? What do we do now? If you guys are exhausted from listening to this story, imagine being a peace officer in the California Department of Corrections, just trying to come to work and do your job, right? You can't even function because you got all this stress and BS. It's a circus show, right? Buffoonery. No, you got wardens acting in chairs they shouldn't be acting in. You got Pollard. You got the other spineless guy that came right in after Pollard, right? You got the current one. They keep reopening that same allegation. And this is happening on thousands of levels. I'm just giving you one example. No, find something. Find something. Find something. Find what? The poor cop is getting stressed. He's gaining weight. Look at him. His wife just left him for the neighbor. Have some empathy, you sick. You know what? Right? Oh my God. By the sixth or seventh time that they look into this, that's already been looked into, chopped up, diced up, looking over a body-worn camera, looking at AVSS, audio video surveillance system. They look, oh, you know what? Officer Smith was not there on Thanksgiving. You're right, he wasn't. But look what we saw him do on Black Friday, the day after he showed up after Thanksgiving. Well, what did he do? We shouldn't even be looking into that because that was not even part of the allegation. What are you guys doing, you unethical? You know what? Well, on this day, Black Friday, he had his COVID mask on. He took it down for 12 seconds and he took a bite out of his burrito. I didn't like the way he did that. And I saw some stubble of hair. We know you guys should be shaving your faces by now. Nah, I don't like it. Book him. Book him? Book him for what? I'm not going to book him. Cool, we're putting you under investigation for insubordination, Lieutenant Bravo. Go ahead. It's my third rodeo for you guys being unethical. Everything's documented. Everything's documented. You clowns, buffoons. Right? So, me being the good supervisor that I was, looking out for the troops, hey, man, I don't know what's going on. I don't like it. I'm trying to come to work. My daughter has swim class, right? I just signed her up for T-ball. I ain't trying to do all this political agenda mess, right? So, hey, thanks. Good looking out, LT. Yeah, man, it's crazy too. My wife left me for the neighbor. I'm sure you know about that. Yeah, my dog died, got hit by a car, and now it walks with a limp. What do you mean your dog walks with a limp? You just said it got hit by a car and died. Yeah, man, I don't know what's going on anymore. This place is just, too wild for me. Tell me about it. I'm about to resign right now and spill the beans on YouTube. Really? Watch me. So there you guys have it, folks. There you have it. AMES. AMES. What did I say that shit stood for? It stood for Allegation Inquiry Management Section. Cool. Oh, you got to be done, Hector. You got to be done. Nope, not done yet. Before I resigned, I'm right there. Now, like I said, some of these guys were cool, right? Because they weren't the AMES people, the majority, probably 90%. They were just as confused as we were, right? They were like, we don't know. It's not that they were being unethical. It's that they were doing their job, right? But they were like looking over into something like 8 different times. So what? I'm not going to give you the proper, I don't know what it was. They're like, ALT, we have some people from the AIU unit coming in to interview some inmates. Can you pull them out in time? I'm like, yeah, I got you. What's the AIA unit? Oh, hold on. We'll tell you when they get there. It was a cool captain. The dude was cool, right? I'm going to keep it fair. I'm like, hey, what is this? I said, you guys are AMES. I thought they said something about AIU. Oh, yeah, that's our new name. Keep pushing forward. Keep pushing forward.